It's time for Bluejay Sports on KQNK.
Hello and welcome to Beloit, Kansas. Trent Alexander, Fig Billen, and Nish Billen here today as we get on to the second district game of the year for both teams as Norton here in Beloit Trojan country as Beloit comes into a 3-2 record. The Norton Bluejays 5-0 on the year. Like I mentioned, both teams playing their second district play. Last week, the Beloit Trojans defeated the Phillipsburg Panthers by a score of 48-24. The Norton Bluejays a 41-6 win over Goodland, who was out of district play. So the about 12 minutes from kickoff, and Trent, we played here last year at a playoff game, and Blue Jays were actually down last year. It was the game right after the Goodland game where we had lost a fullback, a running back, a defensive end, a linebacker,
right.
A lot of little minor injuries from that game last year. Come hobbling in here, and it was kind of a ugly game that night.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. Down several players from that Goodland game. I remember it distinctly, especially the running back department. Obviously affected our linebackers as well. But, injury bug really hit us last year. I think got two pretty evenly matched teams tonight. Beloit rolling out with 52 kids. Of course, Norton has 35. But looked like size-wise we're going to match up pretty well. Beloit's got a strong team. Like I said, they come in with a record of 3-2, but those losses were to some good teams. They lost just by one score to Ellsworth, and then they lost pretty big to Gypsum. But they got a pretty solid football team.
As you bring those two teams up, Southeast Saline in the latest rankings is number 3 behind Nemaha Central. Actually, Sabetha, Nemaha Central, and then it's Southeast of Saline. And then we hear then it's Hoisington is a number 3 seed, and then, well, I guess that's a change since I've seen them. So as Dish brings them up on Max Prep, to Nemaha Central, or Southeast Saline is number 1 now. They're also 5-0 on the year. Nemaha Central 2, Hoisington 3, Sabetha 4, Ellsworth 5. Norton Blue Jays sitting at the 9th spot. Beloit is sitting the number 10 spot in the latest 2A rankings here. So when you play Southeast of Saline, that they're big, they're physical, and they're very, very fast team. They lost their quarterback Quinn Eilert in that game, and so then they were down. And Quinn Eilert, a very big veteran player here for the Trojans. Eilert, let's see where it is, number 10, 6'4", 190, and a senior. And I believe he may have started as a freshman. So,
yeah, and Beloit not a huge passing team. They're averaging about 34 yards in passing per game, but their running statistics are right up there with the best of them, about 230 yards per game.
Right, and Eilert's been back the last 2 games. But like I said, when they played the next week against Ellsworth, they were winning that game, and then they got beaten the last minute there by the Ellsworth Bearcats. Ellsworth, again, up there in the rankings above both teams at this point. So the Norton Blue Jays, as we said, 5-0 on the year, and that is a nice little accomplishment for the Blue Jays this year. As last year we were 4-0. After that, we went 1-4 after that.
Yeah, it really is. We're led by a solid quarterback, and Eli Jones. He comes in, to the game, averaging about 168 yards in passing per game. He has 7 touchdowns on the year. Tice Melvin playing solid, but Hauser, as well in that for that passing game. I really think that's could be an advantage here tonight. We come in with a really solid passing game. Like I said, we're pretty evenly on our passing and rushing. We're actually averaging more, about 167 yards a game in passing compared to Beloit's 34. And then in rushing, we're about 120 yards per game. So kind of a well-balanced attack here tonight is what we need.
As most of you know tonight, that this is district play and for both teams. And, of course, also in the district, CNP, Russell, and Phillipsburg also on top of that. So we like you to join us today here at the Trojan Field where the Blue Jays and the Trojans will be playing. And as we will, looks like, give out to the national anthem, we'll send it back to the KQ&K studios.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future. Transform your home into a haven of comfort and style. Step into Sander Furniture of Norton and discover the perfect dining room set that'll make every meal a special occasion. Create living rooms of your dreams with the wide selection of sofas, coffee tables, and entertainment centers. And for the perfect night's sleep, explore their bedroom collections featuring cozy mattresses, beautiful bed frames, and storage solutions to keep your space clutter-free. Visit Sander Furniture today on the corner of Highway 283 and Armory Drive and experience the difference. Sander Furniture, bringing nice things to you.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
United Northwest Federal Credit Union proudly supports our local athletes and wishes them good luck this season. At United Northwest Federal Credit Union, we work hard every day to make life a little better for you, your family, and our community. When you need to open a checking or savings account, get a new debit card or credit card, apply for a personal, auto, or mortgage loan, or seek financial advice, United Northwest Federal Credit Union is here for you with better and more personal service. For more information, visit unwfcu.org. Equal Housing Lender, NCUA insured.
If I have it on 60 frames, I should have it on 30. Hello and welcome back to Trojan Field here in Beloit, Kansas. Norton is being hosted by the Beloit Trojans. And as you haven't noticed, and you probably heard that, now we're offline. Everybody noticed on Facebook Live that we must have got lost here a couple times. So
Nothing's kind of going now.
Huh? Now it's not even on.
It's on. It's just the tower, I think, is in town.
All right. So sorry about that. We thought we had great internet service, but now we're looking a little bit different. Now we're back live. So again, district play tonight. 3 minutes to the kickoff here as the Beloit Trojans 3-2 on the year against the Norton Bluejays 5-0 on the year. So hopefully things will go good. Nice, clean game for both teams tonight. So, Trent, any input for you as we get before kickoff?
No, like we kind of discussed a little bit earlier, I'd like to see the Blue Jays really come out, get a fast start in this game. I think it's going to be needed. Two evenly matched teams here tonight. Fast start is going to be pretty important for the Blue Jays. We started pretty fast in Goodland last week. I felt like in front of the home crowd, both to start the game and to come out in the second half. So
that means
hopefully we can repeat that tonight.
Like we mentioned, we are experiencing some internet problems. We had some of the better internet service here that this year, but now it's going to be like we're not experiencing it very much right now. So we'll see if we can get back on here again. Is it back on? Waiting for live.
That came. Our thing came back up just now.
What's that?
Ours just came back up. So it should be hopefully still be.
As we are currently sitting outside, if you guys haven't noticed some of the sound and maybe some of the sights, hopefully we're getting back into live coverage here. I'm not for sure how long we were off for, but it just happened. Again?
No, we went off. I just had happened.
So I don't know why that all of a sudden we've gone crazy. Anybody see us on?
Okay, the captains for tonight is going to be number 17, Roman Hauser for the Blue Jays, number 21, Bodie Fonesteel, number 32, Logan Fonesteel, and number 10, Eli Jones for the Blue Jays. For your Beloit, it's going to be number 50, Parker Isbell, number 11, Maddox Waters, number 70, Cody Widrig.
On yet?
Number 10, Quinn Ellert.
Shut her down.
Number 70, one of the captains, is not suited up for Beloit.
Number 70, and who would that be?
That's going to be Brody Widrig. 5'11", 275-pound senior.
Huh? Well, I'm off now. All right, so Trent, you're going to have to probably take us away as I get us back here.
Okay. They did the coin flip. Looked like Beloit won the toss. They're going to receive. Beloit's going to receive the first half kickoff. And Norton will defend the west goal. Norton comes in tonight with a 5-0 record. Beloit with a 3-2 record. Be the second game in district play.
For both teams,
For both teams, yeah. So both teams undefeated in district play. Beloit had Phillipsburg last week. Won that game 48-24. And Norton had Goodland last week. Won that game 41-6. Okay, Blue Jays take the field. They will be kicking off to the Beloit Tigers.
No, Trojans.
Trojans, sorry.
Would we
I just seen the T. Yeah, Beloit Trojans.
Norton will be in their white travel jerseys. Beloit in their black at-home jerseys. As teeing off for the Blue Jays will be number 77, Trevin Mordecai. Back for the Beloit Trojans, it's going to be number 20, I believe. It's going to be Christian Mears. Mears has 2 touchdowns.
28.
Mears has 2 touchdowns back-to-back on the kickoff this year. That's going to be taken by number 3 for the
Number 3 is going to be Alex Lafton.
And he was drug out there by Jayton Weigel.
Jayton Weigel's kind of our special team star so far this year. Jayton making his presence known.
Can you tip it up just a tad? Okay.
On.
As the Beloit Trojans will start on their 38-yard line as they come up to the line of scrimmage, and they're trying to look for a quick count, but it's going to be Blue Jays are disciplined enough to stay. Most of the time when they come to play Beloit, they will come up to hurry up the line and barely get set to see if they can catch anybody offside. And that time they took an extra second or two and a hard count and couldn't get the Blue Jays to jump. So 1 yard gain in there. I didn't even see.
Nice tackle by Tyson Melvin. Came right in there, blew that play up from his linebacker position.
Number 4 Schroeder on that carry. So 2nd and 9 now for the Blue Jays, for the Trojans. 11:22 left. It's going to be the quarterback trying to get around the edge, and he's going to be hit. Eilert's with the carry, and he'll get out at about the 45.
Taken out by number 21, Bodie Faunasteel for the Blue Jays.
Eilers is just tall enough. You could probably see the crown of his helmet going around. If you would have had it shorter, a shorter quarterback, they would have been able to find him. But it's going to be now a 3rd and, let's call it 4 situation for the Trojans. As Eilert comes in, he'll be number 10 on number 10, the quarterback. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, fullback had the ball. He kind of fooled me as Schroeder come around the edge too. But the fullback, number 12 for the Beloit Trojans, that's going to be Aaron Bletcher.
I tell you who wasn't fooled. That's number 57, Colton Stover.
4th and 4 now for the, they call it 4th and 3, but 10:55 left here in this first quarter. 4th down situation for Beloit. Number 11 for the Trojans will be the kicker punter, Maddox Waters. Melvin will be going back to about the 23-yard line. See if he can get a return here.
I think he needs to back up just a little more.
A pretty good size. Short snap. And it's a high wobbler. And Melvin just going to let it go, as that was a very short snap back to Waters. Blue Jays will have it now on their 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 10:26 left here in this first quarter.
Yeah, nice job by Colton Stover on that last play to blow that up for no gain, forcing the Trojans to punt.
Blue Jays wearing pink undergarments and socks. Well, I don't know if that's what you call it, long john. So as they will come out the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Eli Jones underneath center, takes the snap, hands it off in there to Tyler Backman, as Backman will get up about 4 yards on that play, maybe 5. See where they spot that ball. 5-yard gain in there for Tyler Backman, as he had a nice little hole right up over the center.
Yeah, he did. Great job by that offensive line making a hole for Backman. But Backman, I think, has been progressing each and every week, averaging about 65 yards, rush yards per game. So he's definitely coming along for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays come up to the line of scrimmage, receivers left and right, I formation. Fun still the near side receiver. Eli Jones will come up underneath the center as he eyes the defense. Drops back. Now he throws out to his right. Has a receiver open, and that's Tyson Melvin. And Melvin will bring that down about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Melvin went up for that and got it down right on that far sideline, on the home sideline for the Blue Jays. What a great job of reaching up and snatching that out of the air.
I'm thinking that only person that could catch that was Tyson Melvin. Yeah. Eli put that right where he was the only one that could go up and get that.
And that's such a great move. Like I said, Jones with a perfect pass.
Melvin will be the near side receiver, as a far side receiver, and back to the I formation. Jones underneath center, looks to his right, does a hard count, and hands it off to Backman. Backman still on his feet, as he will fall forward for about 1 yard.
Yeah, some tough sledding right there for Backman. Couldn't quite get it around that left end for the Blue Jays.
Melvin will go over, wants to talk to his quarterback, maybe trying to tell him a little tip that maybe they're to spy up on him or some sort.
Yeah.
To see that coverage to kind of maybe if he has to go down to maybe a second option of some sorts. This time they'll put Backman and Bonesteel to the near side. It's going to be receiver to one side and the slot to the far side was going to be Hauser. Shotgun formation. Quick screen out there to Backman. Backman takes a step in, gets up, still on his feet, driving forward, gets across the 50-yard line. They may mark him on the 50.
Yeah, not a lot of room there, but good job by Backman to fight for that extra yard. Going to bring up about 3rd and 6 or 7 here for the Blue Jays.
3rd and 7 for the Blue Jays. And I think that ball kind of held up a little bit too long. He got too much underneath it. But Backman had a nice little first step in there. Was able to get a few more yards on the play.
Roman Hauser territory here now.
As he rolls out to the right, goes downfield, has a man open. That's Bonesteel. Bonesteel gets up to the 10, trying to get up to the 5, maybe out of bounds at the 6.
Yeah, another beautiful pass in there by Eli Jones, right into Bonesteel, looped it over that shoulder. Bonesteel, nice catch early on. It's great to see him getting involved early in the game.
Was that a 45-yard pass completion from Eli Jones to Brody Bonesteel? As Bonesteel only had one catch last week, kind of wondering if he was going to get in the game there.
It was kind of late in the game,
yeah,
like you said, yeah. It's great to see him getting involved early, especially that he's such a deep threat for the Blue Jays.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays as the ball on the Beloit 5-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jones takes a snap. He's going to give it to Willauer. Willauer driving forward. He gets in, and there's no indication is what they're saying. They're saying the
Blue Jays were indicating.
Yeah, I'm thinking his knee had went down just before the
might be the tush push.
Touchdown. And here it is, Eli Jones trying to drive forward, and he will be in for the touchdown. Blue Jays score first here in Beloit as the 1-yard run in there by Eli Jones, the quarterback.
Well, exactly what we needed, exactly what we talked about, Fig. We needed to get off to a fast start. Blue Jays did that here on the first drive, pushed it right downfield.
Extra point attempt in there will be attempted by Eli. The holder will be Tice Melvin. The snapper, let's see, it's got a different snapper in there. I believe that might be Granberry. The snap, the hold, the kick, and they're saying offside Beloit.
That's Trevin Enfield snapping the ball, number 55 for the Blue Jays.
And there's a flag on the play. Offsides will be indicated, I believe, on the Beloit Trojans.
Do you go for 2 here, Fig?
We've been doing really good on that. I'm sure that Beloit, their defense tough. I'm just going to kind of play it safe here and let's go for the 1. Yeah.
They're taking the tee out.
Yeah, they're bringing in 2-point conversion.
The stats say when you get that gain to go for 2. So we'll see here. But I trust the coaching staff and made some good calls so far.
7:23 left on the clock as the Blue Jays score on a 1-yard run by Eli Jones. As this time they will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll put 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation. They have Hauser in the slot. As they'll put him into motion, he'll go right to left. And they're going to run that as Eli is going to be stopped in the backfield.
Just couldn't quite get anything going. They had some penetration early in that play. Eli was able to sidestep him, but couldn't quite shake the second defender.
As Hauser was moving to left to right, the right to left, is that the defensive linemen, they went scooted over too.
Yeah.
But it was also that the right side of the Norton line that the tackle came from and the push. So we'll have to see and work on that later on down the road. But the North Blue Jays with the first score, 1-yard run by Eli Jones with 7:23 remaining here in this first quarter.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
We off again?
No, it's running good. I was just checking.
Welcome back. Blue Jays on 7:50-23 mark. Score first 1-yard run in there by Eli Jones. Is Trevin Mordecai with the kick, and it's a wobbler down to midfield. It will be taken by Mears as he has trouble fielding that. He will run up the middle, and he cuts back, and he'll bring it up to the 48. He does have 2 kickoff returns in back-to-back games. So I would think that we need to have great coverage on him.
Yeah, we do. Bodie Fawnsteel with the tackle for the Blue Jays, a special team tackle. So he goes from, standout wide receiver to special team star there, because after Bodie, there wasn't a whole lot holding him back from 6 points.
Blue Jays ahead 6-0. As Beloit will talk it over, look in the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be given to Schroeder. Schroeder may get 1 yard on the play. Let's see what they give him.
Boy, they get up to the line of scrimmage fast. They go from the huddle to the line of scrimmage in a matter of, a second or two, and then they snap the ball and they're gone.
2-yard gain in there for Schroeder, number 4 for the Trojans.
That defensive front for the Blue Jays been pretty solid all year, led in there by Colton Stover and Trevin Enfield. Then we got the defensive ends in Hauser and Willauer. So
and
pretty solid.
The key to that is to make sure your defensive ends don't crash in too soon, as it's going to be a drop-back pass, and it's going down the middle. Have a man open, and he overthrows Mears.
Boy, Mears had at least 5 yards on the Blue Jay defenders. 2 Blue Jays trailing him, couldn't quite catch up, so just missed opportunity there for the Trojans.
And I don't believe they've thrown very many this year. I don't even know if they've thrown a dozen passes this year, but that was clearly right down the middle and wide open.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it might have caught the Blue Jays off guard just a little bit as well. Those defenders way behind that play.
6:25 left in the first quarter. Norton up 6-0. 3rd and 8 for the Beloit Trojans. They come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to be giving it to Schroeder. Schroeder cuts back, gets almost to the 6. It depends on where they post this ball. They're going to be about a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1 for the Trojans.
I forgot to mention Brody Mullins down there on that defensive line, too. Be calling his name some tonight.
We got a lot of Brody, Fontenfield.
Right. Yeah. And then Brennan Fontenfield, leading tackler for the Blue Jays, comes into the game averaging about almost 9 tackles a game.
We're going to have an official's timeout here as they going to measure that. I'm not for sure if they've got it, but
I don't think so. Do. I think they'll be a little short, but
they have it in Blue Jay territory.
Not by much. They may have got that nose.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Inches. So look for the hard call, and I'll tell you what, Beloit got a very good front line.
Yes, they do. A heavy front line, so I definitely look for them to go here in Blue Jay territory.
We hope that you're enjoying the broadcast on Facebook Live as we see 93 people currently watching as the Blue Jays are trying to stop a 4th and inches here in their territory. And it'll be Eilert. Eilert, I don't know if
that second push, that second effort might have got it, but it's not going to be by much. Great job by the Blue Jays to almost stifle that play.
It's barely 1 yard.
Half yard.
Half yard, yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be first down for the Trojans. about the 41-yard line of the Blue Jays.
1st and 10, Beloit with the 5:33 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 with the Norton Blue Jays leading the Beloit Trojans. They may be quick up to the line, but they take their time in the huddle.
They do. They take all their time in the huddle.
So they come up the line, and that it's given to the fullback, and it wasn't fooling number 55.
Trevin Infield, and Brody Mullins in there as well. Hauser, several Blue Jays on the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, I see. I guess that's 69. That's Mullins and Stover.
Colton Stover, Mullins with first contact, and Hauser in there to clean up.
But we'll be saying Trevin Infield.
Yes, we will.
Before the end of the night. I'll guarantee that. So a gain of one on the other on one. Quinn Eilers handles that ball and distributes it well. I just happened to see the fullback get it, so I got lucky there. And it's going to be handed off to the trailing back, and that's going to be Schroeder, I believe. And the Blue Jays are going to give him about 2 yards on that play, and there was Infield in on that play that time.
Yeah, Infield with the tackle.
That's Schroeder with 2-yard gain, and it now makes it a 3rd and 7 situation for the Trojans. 4:17 remaining in the first quarter. The ball resting at the Blue Jays 38-yard line.
This Blue Jays run defense been pretty solid all year long. Kind of been stingy with the points last couple games.
This is where they're not showing a free safety in there, so we might be looking for a pass in there, and it's going to be Eilers with the carry as he falls forward 1 yard. Eilers looked like he was going to try to drop back, but then he kind of looked back and drove forward. 1 yard gain in there for Quinn Eilers, the quarterback. It's going to be 4th and 6 situation for the Trojans at the ball at the Blue Jays 37-yard line.
55, Trevin Enfield, and 32, Logan Fonsteel on the tackle for the Blue Jays. Guys, 4th and 6. Makes you wonder if they might try to go to the air again, although they haven't been overly successful.
Rex Rote comes in now. I'm looking for maybe a sweep to the wide side of the field. So then they're going to call timeout. They're using too much time. So we'll send it back to station for a quick 1-minute timeout. You're listening to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM Norton.
Are you ready to build your dream project and equip your home with the latest appliances? At Cowpoke Supply, they offer a wide variety of high-quality lumber, from sturdy hardwoods to durable softwoods, ensuring your project is built to last. Cowpoke's appliance department features top-of-the-line household appliances from trusted brands. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or refreshing your laundry room, they have it all. Visit them today on East Highway 36 in Norton. Cowpoke Supply, where your dreams take shape and your home comes to life.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas, where the Beloit Trojans faced with a 4th and 6 situation as they had to call timeout as they were discussing it in the huddle a little bit longer than probably they wanted to, as they'll split a man way out wide. Shotgun formation for Eilers, high snap as he looks downfield, has a tall linebacker up there, and it's going to be incomplete. As it Jones was trying to put a hand in the face. I'm kind of really surprised there could have been a face guarding. As it was an incomplete pass. Blue Jays will take over from their 37-yard line. Not that I just want you to be aware that it's a good possibility face guarding could have been called on Eli there, as the guy was just waiting for the receiver, number 36, Linton. Is that right? Brody Linton, which my understanding is his dad played at K-State.
Yep.
So
some good lineage there.
That's right.
K-State playing here tonight as well.
That's right. We'll see if we can get some scores on that. So as we line up in the shotgun formation, they'll put Hauser into motion. He goes right to left. Takes a quick screen pass over there to Backman, and they'll call it an incomplete pass as Backman couldn't bring it in, didn't control the ball.
Yeah, I think maybe he was looking upfield a little bit before he brought that ball in. Might have been the problem there.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Blue Jays, as Backman couldn't bring her in, and he was pretty well covered. I mean, it's pretty good defense in there by the Trojans.
Yeah, it was. That's why I was thinking maybe he was looking either at the defender or upfield.
Back to the I formation for the Blue Jays. It's going to be Willauer and Backman in the backfield as Eli dropped his mouth guard. It's going to be given to Willauer. Willauer rumbling, stumbling, looking for a block or two, gets up to about the 49-yard line, enough for a 1st and 10, about a 12-yard gain for Logan Willauer.
Great job by Logan, just kind of dropping his head and his shoulder pads and willing his way to the first down.
He had Logan Miller on the run for Norton.
I don't know if we hear that Trent's mic's a little low. We're trying to position it a little bit better. I hope that works a little bit better.
Phillipsburg and TMP 0-0 end of first quarter there.
Update on the K-State game. K-State trails 10-0 to the Oklahoma State Cowboys in Oklahoma at Stillwater.
I think they were 11-point favorite too, Big.
Game's got to be early as the Blue Jays here lead 6-0. They'll roll back, and Jones being pressured, has to run it, tuck it back in across the 40, steps out of bounds.
That's what you can do when you've had some success in the passing game early on. They're really worried. The Trojans are really worried about him throwing that ball downfield. He had a pretty good lane there, running lane to run through, and Eli so deadly with his feet.
14-yard carry in there for Eli Jones. Kind of dropped back to passes. He looked to his right. There was a defensive end chasing him, so he tucked the ball, ran it off to the left side for 14 yards. 2:06 left in the first quarter. 6-0. Our scores. The Blue Jays will go back to the I formation. Single receiver left and right. Eli pitches it out there to Backman. Backman cuts back into the middle, cuts back out again, as he'll get hit pretty hard, but he'll gain about 4 on the play.
Yeah, nice little run off to the right side. Great blocking up front by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it looks like 4-yard gain for Tyler Backman, makes it a 2nd and 6 for the Blue Jays. 1:45 left here in this first quarter as they lead 6-0. Eilert on that tackle coming up a little gimpy. It's
exciting to watch Backman run. You know, he just one broken tackle from 6 points. Got the speed to back it up.
Twin receivers to the far side for the Blue Jays as they'll put a man into motion. A high snap, and Jones will take it off the right side, cuts back, goes out to the outside, flag on the play. That's probably
a shot block or something.
Could be a holding. Holding on the Blue Jays. That will negate another 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as they'll bring it back and make it a 2nd and 14, I believe.
That was a really nice play call. It's kind of a fake run to the left, and then Eli reversed field and took it to the right. Had some good blocking out front, and had a nice play out of it. Just unfortunate holding call brought that good play down, and I think the holding call was downfield, so probably wasn't even necessary. But it's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Blue Jays.
I think, did they decline it? I don't know. They declined.
No, they wouldn't have declined it. But it
for the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2nd and 7. So they really only lost a yard on that play. Blue Jays come out back in the I formation. It's going to be handed off to Backman. Backman off the right side. He'll go forward up to about the 31-yard line of Beloit, a gain of about 2. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Backman crashing through the heart of that Trojan defense. Not finding a lot of room there, but making it up a 3rd and manageable for the Jays here at 3rd and 5. Almost on the 30-yard line of the Trojans.
As they put trips out to the near side, the Blue Jays, 12 seconds left in this first quarter. Eli goes downfield. He's going to overthrow is intended receiver almost intercepted in there by number 4 Schroeder as he overthrew Bonnettstill.
Yeah, it's almost like Bodie might have lost it in the lights. Bodie, that ball was pretty high from Jones, and Bodie seen it, but it looked like it maybe he lost it in the lights a little bit because he didn't go back for it at all. Defender right there, but couldn't quite bring it in.
It's going to be 4th and 5 for the Blue Jays. 6 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. The snap, shotgun formation as Jones goes out to Backman. Backman will catch it, bring it, go out of bounds about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, perfect pass in there by Eli. Backman actually looked the ball into his hands, caught the ball away from his body like you're supposed to, made sure he had the catch before he turned upfield. Just great execution by the Blue Jays.
20-yard pass completion by Eli Jones to Tyler Backman, so that'll be the end of the first quarter. Norton 6, Beloit 0.
Every day, more than 700 women in the U.S. are diagnosed with breast cancer. Norton County Hospital encourages all women over the age of 40 to contact their doctor for a mammogram referral. During the month of October, the first 100 patients to be screened with our radiology staff will receive a free gift. Take the first potentially life-saving step today and call the Norton Medical Clinic at 785-877-3305. Early detection is often the key to a successful outcome.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area's students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
Welcome back to Beloit, where the Norton Blue Jays lead 6-0 over the Beloit Trojans. There's a 1-yard run by Eli Jones to score. First extra point was no good, as that leaves it 6-0. We started the second quarter here. The Blue Jays throw a 20-yard pass completion to Tyler Backman as he goes out of bounds on the 11-yard line. The Blue Jays have a 1st and 10 from the Beloit 11-yard line. As they'll put Melvin to the near side, and it'll be Bodie Bonnettstill the far side. Tight end will be Hauser as we stay in the I formation. And it'll be given to Willauer. Willauer will rumble and stumble. I don't know, did I see a flag on the play?
No, I didn't see a flag, but like I said, Willauer crashing through the heart of that Trojan defense for 4 yards. Just kind of kept his feet churning and fell forward.
A 4-yard gain for Logan Willauer. 11:39 left in this first half. 6-0 lead. Blue Jays on the 7-yard line. 2nd and 6 now for the Blue Jays. Melvin to the near side. Bonnettstill to the far side. Underneath center, Eli Jones. Eli again to Willauer. Holds on to the ball. Pitches it out to Backman, and Backman's in for the touchdown. I thought he gave it to Willauer.
He kind of faked me out just for a second, too, but what a nice fake by Eli and pitch out to Backman for the score.
Backman with a touchdown run, and he's had a night so far where he's been catching passes and making some nice runs.
Yeah, he has. Backman's been playing extremely well tonight. Eli as well. Been spot on with several passes.
As the Blue Jays will go for one. Tice Melvin the holder. Eli Jones the kicker. Is the snap, the hold, the kick, the extra point. No good. So the Blue Jays, again with an extra point, no good. 11:19 left in the first half. Norton leads 12-0.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Fonenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas, where the Norton Blue Jays lead 12-0. It was a 7-yard run in there by Tyler Backman for the score. Extra point, no good. Mordecai kicks it high, end over end kick, and actually has a fair catch. But
once he hits the ground,
yeah,
he's done. Right?
But yeah, I mean, he was called for a fair catch.
Yeah.
He had to dive forward for it.
He sure did.
In good field position for the Trojans as they will have first and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Beloit 42-yard line. Blue Jays need to keep pouring it on. I look for maybe a little bit outside running from Beloit this time and probably mixing a few more down the middle passes. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Yeah, they've been testing with that tight end. They got a couple big, nice tight ends down there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Schroeder with the ball that time as he gets up to about the 45. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like a gain of 3 on the play.
Schroeder off the right. Got Eli Jones and Trevin Enfield in there for the Blue Jays.
Getting the Blue Jays up 12-0. 11 minutes remaining here in this first half. Makes it a 2nd and 7 situation for the Trojans, as they're taking their time with the play calling. As number 2 for the Trojans, Weston, Jackson Weston with the play. They come up the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be given to the first tailback. And that's big time for a lot, as that was handed off to number 20 of the Beloit Trojans, Christian Mears. Or
Yeah, it was 20.
The 2?
It was 20.
It was 20 Mears?
Yes.
Okay.
Trevin Enfield and Logan Willauer in there for the Blue Jays, as well as Roman Hauser. No gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
Third, did they give him? They think they gave him forward progress.
No gain.
Drop pass. And it's a nice pass, a wide open receiver. And that's going to be to number 28, Joel Rexroth.
Yeah, Blue Jays kind of looked lost in the backfield back there, not quite knowing where to go. Kind of a broken play defensively for the Blue Jays.
25-yard pass completion from Eiler to Rexroth. And he stood in that pocket nice.
He did.
Upright and wasn't worried about the throw, although I think Roman Hauser was getting pretty close, though.
Hauser breathing down his neck, so good job under pressure.
First and 10 for the Trojans at the Norton 30-yard line, and it's going to be given to Mears as he was the first man through. Blue Jays kind of got caught there looking that time.
Yeah, a little bit of misdirection there from Beloit. Got Norton off guard a little bit. Norton playing on their heels now. They got to tighten up here on the 15-yard line of the Blue Jays. Trojans going to have first and 10.
15-yard run in there for Mears. Is that Mears? I can't keep it straight. I had to get the light out just so I could see the lineup here. As they come up the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be handed off to the fullback, Rexroth, I believe. Mears again.
Great job, Roman Hauser in there to blow that play up. for little to no gain.
Yeah, Mears. The 8 and the 0 look.
Yeah, they do.
So close right there with their uniforms. 28 and 20.
Almost need a spotlight to shine down.
Right.
Yeah, Hauser coming in from his defensive end spot to blow that play up. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Might have been half-yard loss on that.
2nd and 10 now for the Trojans. 8:22 remaining here in this first half. Another drop back pass in there, and it's going to be tipped in there by Melvin and knocked down. Actually, pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Melvin almost had an opportunity to pick that one off.
You know, Beloit's got their quarterback stands in there. Has a nice pass.
He does. Real nice pass.
They successful on the running game. I guess why give it up if that's the bread and butter for them.
A little tougher to pass in the red zone. Everything's more compacted down here.
Number 2.
They're going to spread things out here, though. They kind of like what they see from the passing game.
So put trips to the far side, try to spread out the Blue Jays and he's going to be hit. Incomplete. They're saying that it should be a fumble, and they're trying to call it a forward pass.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a fumble to me, but...
Oh, a sack? Where?
If it was a sack, it's a fumble. It was a sack fumble. But it looked like it was just going to go down as an incomplete pass because they brought the ball back to the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th and 10 for the Trojans. Got a decision to make here. What a great penetration there by that Blue Jays defensive line.
The defense didn't go with those trips out to the right side. Yes, they did. The safeties and everything came up there, but they put an extra man, or that linebacker blitzed and on the line, and great results here by the Blue Jays. It's 4th and 10, 8:09 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jays are going to call a timeout. Nope. They were running out of time. They're taking too much time calling
They
the play.
do take a lot of time in that huddle.
So, and they're playing from behind, so they're probably not had the calls ready for what they want to do.
Right.
So,
okay, I'd like to take this time to thank our Blue Jays sportscaster sponsors. Those include Fit to Go, United Northwest Federal Credit Union, Ingalls Sales and Service, Cowpoke Supply, Iron Insurance, Norton County Hospital, New Age Industrial, Roy Sales and Service, Moffitt Drug, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Norton Auto Supply, Cole Family Eye Care, Clydesdale Agronomy, Dr. Shirk, Nextech, Natoma Manufacturing, Boxler Insurance, Jamboree, Norton Sports Center, Dr. Krezik, Sanders Furniture, Mapes and Miller, Sonic, Sanders Construction, and First State Bank. Please, when you go in to see these sponsors, thank them for being part of the sportscaster sponsors for the Norton Blue Jay Sports. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you. So make sure next time you go in and see them, tell them thank you.
Beloit faced with a 4th and 10 situation, ball resting on the Norton 15-yard line. They had to call a timeout. That's 2 timeouts that they've used the first half. So we'll see if Beloit has something up their sleeve, as they will send out their tight end to the split side, number 11.
I'd say that's probably where it's going.
Yeah, Waters, as they just go straight out. They're looking for Waters, looking for that jump catch, and it's intercepted. And they're going to call it a touchback.
Yeah, he almost came out, but Tice Melvin, a really good football IQ.
He needed to knock it down, though.
Yeah,
that's
he did.
the thing.
He
needed to knock it down.
No, he got more yards than touchback.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, 20,
okay.
because he was on the 15.
Oh,
so touchback brings it to the 20.
I was thinking just
the opposite.
Yeah, well, because I'm thinking if he would have came out.
Right, yeah, if he would have came out and got tackled on the 1, that would have been trouble for the Blue Jays.
So Norton will take over at their 20-yard line. 8 minutes remaining here in this first half. Norton leads 12-0. As the Blue Jays will come back into the shotgun formation. Hauser will be the wing back, as he will come up and play an offset high, and it's going to be Jones with the ball as he will get up to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, just not a lot of room to run. Number 50, Parker Isbell with the tackle for the Trojans.
They're going to call it 2nd and 7, 7:41 left here in this first half. Norton with a 12-0 lead. Ball will be resting at the Blue Jay 23-yard line as they'll put Bodie Fonstill to the near side in the slot. As a slot receiver will be Hauser. So our receiver will be Tice Melvin. I formation for the Blue Jays. And it's going to be given into Willauer. Willauer hits the line and maybe get 1, maybe 2 yards on that play.
Logan Willauer right behind center Connor Schollenberger, but just couldn't find much room there. Great job by that Trojan defensive line to stop Willauer for little gain there. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Blue Jays.
3rd and 4, ball resting at the 26-yard line. 6:53 left here in this first half. Blue Jays will bring twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Shotgun formation for Eli Jones. Eli takes a snap, looks to his left, goes downfield, has a man open, and overthrows Backman on another almost interception in there by Schroeder. That's a couple of them that he's had opportunities to bring in.
Yeah, just, Backman's fast, but couldn't quite get underneath that pass from Eli.
That's going to bring down 4th and 4 for the Blue Jays as they will go back to punt. Back to retrieve the punt on the 35 will be Schroeder of Beloit. See if the Blue Jays can get down there to cover. The snap. The kick, it's a high line driver away from Schroeder, and Blue Jays will down it at the 38-yard line.
Got a score update from the Phillipsburg TMP game. Nobody's yet to score there. 0-0 halftime at TMP.
We did have an update on the OSU and KSU game. Oklahoma State leads 10-7 at the 5:56 in the first half. So the Wildcats trailing 10-7 right now at Stillwater. Our score is 12-0 here in Beloit. 6:27 left here in this first half as Beloit will have 1st and 10 from their 37-yard line as they come up to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give it to the fullback. I believe that's Rex Road.
Went crashing up the middle.
Mears is on the carry that time. Boy, I can't. They do play running back by committee here. Gets a gain of 2 on the play, makes it 2nd and 8, 6:06 remaining here in the first half. Again, the Norton Blue Jays with a 12-0 lead. Beloit faced with 2nd and 8. Ball on the Beloit 40-yard lines. They come up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be, I don't know if that was a broken play or not, but Quinn Eilers will lose a yard on the play.
Great job by Logan Willauer and Brendan Fonstill sniffed that play out. Actually lost a yard on the play.
Well, they're not going to give him that. It was on the 40 and is just now barely on the 41 or
39 and a half.
39, yeah.
Almost lost of a yard.
Yeah.
Definitely a half a yard.
They still call it 3rd and 8. We're going to call it 3rd and 7. I'm calling it 3rd and 7.
Okay.
So, they will come up the line of scrimmage with the T formation, and he's going to be hit immediately by number 57, Colton Stover, and that's Schroeder with the carry. That's definitely a loss on the play.
Colton Stover just came in there, just flew through there like no one even touched him, but Stover, solid solo tackle in there for the Blue Jays.
Seemed like no loss.
A 1 yard loss on the play. It sure looked like it was more than that as they will punt to the Blue Jays now. I believe that's Tice Melvin, and is that Backman back there with them?
Yes.
And Waters doing the kicking, doing a line drive kick. If I was Tice, I'd get away from that.
You're not Tice.
That's Backman anyway. he sidesteps a couple, gets up across the 40. Looks like he might got about 7 to 8 yards on that play.
Yeah, good thing he didn't let that go.
That was a blockable.
It was.
It was a low line drive kick, but the Blue Jays let her dribble up to Tyler Backman, number 14, as now the Blue Jays will have a 1st and 10 from their 41-yard line. 4:20 left in the first half as the Norton leads 12-0. Blue Jays come up the line scrimmage, twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. I formation, Eli Jones underneath centers. He takes a step in there by Schoenberger, and it's going to be handed off to Backman, but Backman will, I don't know if they'll give him a yard or not.
Yeah, Cunningham went slicing through there and blew that play up for little gain for Backman.
2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays. 3:58 remaining here in this first half. As they come up the line of scrimmage in the shotgun formation, twins to the near side. Single receiver split way out to the far side as they put Backman into motion. And Eli, he's going to come around the end, sidesteps one, spins around and gets around to the other. It's going to be a little short on the 1st and 10.
I don't know.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be really close to the first down. Like I said, probably a half yard short the way they're going to mark that.
It'll be 3rd and 1 on the.
That's really close to the first yard. I'd almost measure that.
I think that's actually a pretty good spot.
It is.
They gave him a good spot.
It is a good spot.
I had him back at the 49 and a half or so.
That's about a half yard, maybe for the first down for the Blue Jays.
They'll come back underneath center in the I formation. Hauser, the tight end on the left side. Eli, don't know if he's changing the play, as he will drop back, go forward. Should have enough for the 1st and 10.
Should be awful close. If not, it should be measurable. But, yeah, they're going to give it to him. First down for Jones. Kind of went in there sideways. Had me nervous for just a little bit.
He stepped back like he might do a quick pass, and then he just went forward. He tried to get that linebacker to stop so he can get that extra yard. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. 2:24 left in the first half as they lead 12-0. Receivers left and to the right. Swing pass in there to Willauer. Willauer gets up across the line of scrimmage. Stiff arms one. Stiff arm and got about another 3 to 4 yards off that stiff arm.
Great job by Eli. Had to dump that over the defensive end. So he had to put a little air under that, get that to Willauer, and then nice finish by Logan Willauer with the run after catch.
It's going to be a little short of the 1st and 10.
There's a flag.
There's a flag on the play. That's why all the sideline was yelling and screaming. Might have been a face mask.
Yeah.
But if he had that stiff arm, it also could be a defensive face mask, and it will be against Norton.
Willauer is kind of saying that he got face mask as well.
Yeah, it looks like the penalty will be on the Blue Jays.
Must have been incidental if it was a face mask.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty?
That came back 15 yards.
Yeah, so it came back 15 yards, Trent. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
From the spot of the foul.
That's right. So Blue Jays will do it again. 1st and 15, 1:42 left in the first half. Twins to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation. Eli takes a snap, looks down to his left, looking for Hauser, throws it up high, but not able to bring it down.
Yeah, just about a foot too high for Hauser, and that's saying something. Hauser about 6'4", just couldn't quite bring it in. But another nice pass in there by Eli just a little too high.
Eli was waiting for him to break away from his defender. I don't know if they were playing a zone because that defender gave up and the safety came over and was covering Hauser, which he was a little bit shorter than Hauser.
He was. And Eli tried to put it high for Hauser, which is the right thing to do. Just need to take it just about a foot off of that.
2nd and 15, 1:28 left here in the first half. Norton with a 12-0 lead. Snap again. Jones looks for his receiver, and in and out of the hands of Tice Melvin.
Usually a deadly combination, Jones to Melvin, but Melvin had that go right through his hands. Perfect pass in there by Jones. He would have got a lot of that, about 10 yards. But it would have been about a 10-yard pass for Melvin, or a catch for Melvin, who would have caught that, and then he could have maybe potentially taken it upfield.
That's going to be a timeout. Blue Jays with 1:23 left here in this first half. Again, the Norton Blue Jays, the 12-0 lead. They want to talk about it for this final 1 minute. You're listening to KQ&K, 106.7 AM and FM, Norton.
Does your insurance company seem a little robotic?
Here at Insurance Corporation, we experience pride in producing plans suitable for 87.023% of the entire population.
When it comes to protecting your future, no one can replace a human. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we sit down with you for a super check and together create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, Joy Johnson, your Farm Bureau agent in Norton.
Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas, where the Norton Blue Jays have a 12-0 lead. 1:23 left here in this first half. 12-0 is our score, and the Blue Jays scored for the very first time they had the ball. Now they've kind of gone to the pass game against Beloit. Eli having a lot of time. I don't want to get away from the running game, but
a minute 23 left here. If we can get about 10, 12 yards out here, it's almost 4-down territory for the Blue Jays. I think a short pass here, maybe like what they had before, was Melvin.
Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. As they take the snap, and it's a dump off into Willauer. Willauer has room to run. Cuts back, and he dives forward. He may have enough for the first and 10. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like he might be a yard short.
Yeah, Willauer, really tough run in there, trying to go for the first down. Couldn't quite get there. Going to bring up 4th and short for the Blue Jays. 1
minute remaining here in the first half. Blue Jays have a 4th and 1 situation on the 39-yard line of Beloit as they'll come up the line of scrimmage in the I formation, receivers left and right, and it's going to be handed off to the Tyler Backman. Backman will get the 1st and 10 and some as he gets up to about the 30. Got a 9-yard carry in there for Tyler Backman.
Love to see both. Like I said, we don't want to get away from the running game. Love to see both running backs running like that, running hard downhill.
Hurry up offense for the Blue Jays. Shotgun formation as Eli looks to his right, throws down and has Hauser, but they're going to have a flag in the backfield, so I'm not for sure if that's going to be defensive holding.
I don't know. Melvin got put on his rear, so I don't know. Might be something on the defense there.
And let's see, the indication is holding.
Defense.
Yeah. So that'll move the Blue Jays a little bit closer. 29 seconds left here in the first half.
That was a good call, Fig, because the running game brought us down this far. Love to see Willauer running tough like that, and then Backman kind of like thunder and lightning. You got the brute force of Willauer followed up by the speed of Backman. What a great combination for the Blue Jays.
Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays with 29 seconds left. Ball on the 20-yard line of Beloit. And Eli looking downfield. He's going to be on his feet, and he'll be brought down right on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you hate to see a sack at this position in the field.
With 21 seconds left, Blue Jays going to call a second timeout. as they definitely want to score. I mean, Beloit has an explosive offense. I mean, they played them well in 2 quarters, but there's still 2 more quarters left.
Yes, there is. And I would say we have to get probably down to the 10-yard line for a field goal. I know Jones has a pretty good leg, but, missed the extra point. So, hopefully we can punch it in. But there is a field goal option here for the Blue Jays as well. 21 seconds left to go. Blue Jays going to be faced with a second down here, right?
So the Blue Jays call a timeout with 21 seconds left here in the first half.
K-State still trailing 7-10 to Oklahoma State.
As both teams make their way out to the field now, as they'll put Bodie Fonstill to the near side. Backman in the slot on the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. 3-man front in there for Beloit as Jones looks downfield. Has a man open, and that's going to be Tice Melvin as he'll be drug out of bounds. That might be right at the sticks, though.
Great job by Melvin, just willing his way to the sideline to stop the clock for the Blue Jays. Save that last timeout.
Oh, they're going to call it 3rd and inches. So either they'll run this for the 1st and 10, stop the clock briefly, or they'll go, I don't know.
Well, they got 2 shots in the end zone or a play and then call a timeout. 1 timeout left in the arsenal for the Blue Jays.
Shotgun formation for the Jays as Jones rolls out to his right, looking downfield, throws, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Intended receiver was Melvin. So that brings a 4th and 1 for the Norton Blue Jays. 8 seconds remaining here in this first half.
So we bring in the field goal unit here, or you try to get the...
I think they're just going to go ahead and run a play, hopefully get one that's going to count. Eli's... I'm not sure if Eli's that comfortable kicking a field goal. I mean, he drives that
Yeah, he does. He has good length on his field goals, but looks like the Blue Jays are going to go for here. Now, is this a play where you run this ball and call timeout? Or
I don't know. We got 8 seconds left here. They go shotgun formation, intercepted. And intercepted at the goal line. So
kind of a broken play in there for the Blue Jays. 1 second left. Beloit's going to take over.
1 second remaining, so let's see if they want to run a play or not, but that's a good defensive play in there by the Beloit Trojans. They've been flirting with interceptions all night. I didn't see who got that. Was it Rex Roder?
They had a couple kind of slip through their fingers early on, but finally got the 3rd one in.
Sloan on that interception as they're going to give it to, let's see, and somebody, 4 Schroeder. And that looks like a gain of about 2 on the play. So at halftime, the Norton Blue Jays 12, the Beloit Trojans 0. Send it backstage for a quick 1-minute timeout.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
What makes Pioneer brand list E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Champions know that success starts with hard work and support from the right team. My friends at Nextech are proud to be a part of that team, whether you need technology at home, at work, or in the field. From reliable fiber internet and TV Now for your home to time-saving IT and security solutions for your business, Nextech is ready to help you win. Visit next-tech.com today to learn how to make Nextech part of your championship team.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day, and Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
It's an October savings sale at your Jamboree. On sale this week, boneless pork sirloin chops, buy one, get one free. USDA choice boneless beef bottom round roast, $3.98 a pound. 3-pound bag pink lady or gala apples, $2.98 each. Jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, $5.98 each. Select varieties Yoplait yogurt, 10 for $6. And select varieties Frito-Lay Doritos, just $3.98 each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Power's going through interception.
Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas, where the Norton Blue Jays currently lead 12-0. This is how the scoring went. A 1-yard run by Eli Jones. The 2-point conversion was no good at the 7:23 mark. Leaving our score 6-0. In the set, then it was Tyler Backman with a 7-yard run. Extra point, no good. Leaves us at 12-0. Backman scored with 11:19 left in the first half. So that is our scoring here. The Blue Jays have not actually dominated. I think they've just taken a few of their...
Well, the defense is dominated.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Right. Here's some of the stats for the Blue Jays. Eli Jones, 7 of 15, 123 yards, and 1 interception. In the running game, Eli Jones, 7 rushes for 29 yards and 1 touchdown. Tyler Backman has 7 rushes for 28 yards and 1 touchdown. Logan Willauer, 4 carries for 23 yards and no touchdowns. In the receiving department, it's going to be Tyce Melvin, 2 catches for 31 yards. Logan Willauer, 2 catches for 24 yards. Tyler Backman, 2 catches for 23. Bodie Blunston, 1 for 45. And then Roman Hauser has been targeted twice. So total yards for the Blue Jays, 203 yards in that first half, 123 yards passing, 80 yards of rushing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Pass plays, 15 pass plays and 18 rushes for the Blue Jays. Pretty balanced right there. So 33 plays that first half for the Blue Jays, averaging 6.2 yards of play. For the Beloit Trojans is Gwen Eilert. He's 3 for. He's not 3 for 3.
I might not understand.
Oh, so
It's the switching out.
Oh, so it's actually it's 3 for 6 attempts at 24 yards and 1 interception in there. The running has been Brody Schroeder with 7 carries for 7 rushes for 16 yards. Christian Mears 4 carries for 17 yards. Quinn Eilert 4 for 8, and Ashton Bletcher 2 for 2 yards for 43 yards rushing. In the receiving, Rexroad has 2 catches for 25 yards, and Waters has 1 catch for a negative 1 yard for 24 yards in the passing. And that means that passing yards 24, rushing yards 43, total for 67 yards in the first half for the Trojans and 1 interception. The pass plays have been only 6 passes for the Trojans and 17 rushes for 23 plays, averaging only 2.9 yards per play. So, Trent, if I had to be, I shouldn't say have to be, but if I'm listening right now, I'm thinking, wow, what happened to the Beloit Trojans?
Yeah, you're exactly right. And the big part of it is this Blue Jays defense. Beloit came in tonight, heavy run game, like I said, averaging 225 yards on the ground per game. Passing game, not so much, but really a rushing team. And I feel like the Blue Jays have really shut that down tonight. If anything, they've been burnt by the passing game a little bit, but Blue Jays defense solid. I know we kind of have a broken record on that because we've been praising this Blue Jays defense for several weeks now, and they came out tonight ready to play. Offensively, I felt like we kind of got off to a fast start. That first series went down, scored, and scored a touchdown and got up to a fast start. I'm hoping same thing after halftime. Blue Jays get the ball. I hope we get off to a fast start in the second half as well.
Right, the defense, we just briefly had mentioned something when we were coming back, is that, the defense is definitely pressuring and staying assignment football.
Yeah, exactly.
We have played a lot of teams that play a flex bone or wishbone, and a lot of those plays are right up the middle. I mean, it's like, hey, this is just another week for the Blue Jays. So,
yeah, exactly right. With Smith Center, a lot of the same looks, a little bit. A little bit of misdirection. You don't know who has the ball. But I tell you what, that Blue Jays, the heart of that Blue Jays defensive front is just so hard to run through. I mean, they tackle well. The ends, we got some solid ends. They crash down extremely well, and they're hard to run on. Like I said, it got burnt by a pass play or two, but other than that, Blue Jays defense been solid. Obviously, the score shows as well with 12-0 Blue Jays up front.
Well, the one thing too is that Beloit, other than the first game of the year, it hasn't had to play from behind. So they're now discovering what they need to do. As in, this isn't script anymore. We're going to have to read defense. We're going to have to read offense. We're going to have to watch man in motion and stuff. So actually, the last half of that second quarter, I thought Beloit was kind of getting it, catching up a little bit.
They were, but what I really like about this is the Blue Jays have to be building confidence. Like I said, we've came in here in the past and we've struggled. We brought up last year with the injuries and things like that, but I really feel like this passing game with the Blue Jays, they have a lot of confidence in it. We're a well-balanced team. We can run the ball. We got this the smasher up the middle with Willauer. We got Backman with the speed, and then we got a passing game. Eli can hit anybody on the field, anywhere on the field. So he's been overthrowing a couple of his receivers, or this score could be even be higher. If they get on the same page in the second half with some of those passes, they're going to be hard to stop.
Right, we're 4 minutes until the second half kickoff as the Beloit band for the excellent performance here at halftime. But one thing that you and I are kind of excited, Nish himself, 12-0 lead, and
exactly.
We're always praying for a goose egg when we leave.
Yep.
But you know what? I'd rather have the W, regardless.
I agree, and I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the offensive line. Like I said, a lot of this wouldn't happen. A lot of these passes wouldn't happen. A lot of these runs wouldn't happen if those guys in the trenches wasn't doing their job. So, great job, offensive line. I bring up the defense. We bring up the defense a lot. And, obviously we should, with the score, giving up 0 points here in the first half. But I want to shout out to the offensive line as well, doing a great job down there, blocking and paving the way for these great running backs of the Blue Jays.
I seen the K-State game. K-State trailing 20-7 at this time. Phillipsburg 0-0, and they are also at halftime. Did you have any additional?
That's the only one I had, was the Phillipsburg one. Yeah.
Okay, so we try to stay in contact.
Kind of a barn burner there, right? 0-0.
Well, TMP's been kind of playing a little poorly lately, and I think they're kind of stepping it up. And Ross Coombs has Phillipsburg playing well. They came back against Beloit last week, and although they lost 48-24, but as I watched that game, that was actually a really good second half by the Panthers. So a lot of good Mid-Continent League teams out there this year. So hopefully more Mid-Continent League teams can make it to the playoffs.
Yep.
So we're about 2 to 4 minutes away from the second half kickoff. So we'll go ahead and send it back station for a quick 2-minute timeout. You've been listening to KQ and K106.7 AM and FM Norton.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Krizik knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future. Transform your home into a haven of comfort and style. Step into Sander Furniture of Norton and discover the perfect dining room set that'll make every meal a special occasion. Create living rooms of your dreams with the wide selection of sofas, coffee tables, and entertainment centers. And for the perfect night's sleep, explore their bedroom collections featuring cozy mattresses, beautiful bed frames, and storage solutions to keep your space clutter-free. Visit Sander Furniture today on the corner of Highway 283 and Armory Drive and experience the difference. Sander Furniture, bringing nice things to you.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Hell no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
United Northwest Federal Credit Union proudly supports our local athletes and wishes them good luck this season. At United Northwest Federal Credit Union, we work hard every day to make life a little better for you, your family, and our community. When you need to open a checking or savings account, get a new debit card or credit card, apply for a personal, auto, or mortgage loan, or seek financial advice, United Northwest Federal Credit Union is here for you with better and more personal service. For more information, visit unwfcu.org. Equal Housing Lender, NCUA insured.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Are you ready to build your dream project and equip your home with the latest appliances? At Cowpoke Supply, they offer a wide variety of high-quality lumber, from sturdy hardwoods to durable softwoods, ensuring your project is built to last. Cowpoke's appliance department features top-of-the-line household appliances from trusted brands. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or refreshing your laundry room, they have it all. Visit them today on East Highway 36 in Norton. Cowpoke Supply, where your dreams take shape and your home comes to life.
Yeah. Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas. We're getting ready for second half kickoff. The Norton Bluejays leading 12-0. Facebook Live people, we changed our mic a little bit around. Tell me, can we hear anything? Test us.
Test. It's going to be starting the second half. Kickoff's ready to go.
All right.
Blue Jays lead 12-0.
Tyson Melvin will be back for the Norton Blue Jays. And who's the kicker? 44.
Oscar Angeles.
Let's see what the Blue Jays can do on their kickoff returns. All right, Angeles with the kickoff, and it's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's aiming it towards out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds on the fly, so there'll be penalty flags out there. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'd like to see the Blue Jays get off to a fast start here like they did to start the first half.
Blue Jays did get it down to the, what was that? 11-yard line. But wasn't able to punch it in as it was intercepted.
With 1 second left.
Well, true, yeah. 1 second remaining. So let's see if the Blue Jays come out any different, as they will put receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation, as it looks like the Blue Jays might try to continue in the passing game. Eli Jones takes it. He's going to hand it off to Willauer as he'll get across the 35 up to the 38-yard line, 3-yard gain in there for Logan Willauer.
That doesn't sound like a lot the way that these running backs for Blue Jays have been running, but Willauer lowering his shoulder and willing himself for those 3 yards right up the heart of that Beloit defense, falling forward I always like seeing them fall forward. They always get that extra yard.
As the Blue Jays will come back into that into that shotgun formation with a 2nd and 8 situation. As Beloit drop back a couple more people, and again, it's going to be Willauer. They're trying to get Beloit to come back up to the line of scrimmage because there's 2 straight running plays, no gain on the play.
Yeah,
they did give him 1 yard.
Willauer smashing right into the heart of that defense for the Trojans, finding much room there.
Like we mentioned, the Blue Jays leading 12-0 right here. They're faced with 3rd and 7 situation as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Put trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Eli looks to his right, now takes the snap, rolls out to his left, being pursued by a couple, throws it downfield, has Hauser. Hauser will get it across the 50 up to the 49, and up for 1st and 10.
Great job by Hauser, great field awareness, able to tap his toes there on the sideline before going out of bounds.
Well, it was nice. Hauser had to come back for it.
Yes,
so
he did.
Knew when his quarterback was in danger, and he didn't go beyond where the sticks were. So a nice pass completion in there, 13-yard pass completion to Hauser. Hauser will get his first catch of the night as he's been targeted 3 times. Right back the I formation, ball at the 49-yard line of the Beloit Trojans. And so if you pitch out to Backman, Backman will not get back to his line of scrimmage. A nice block in there by Willauer. But
yeah, he blew his guy up, knocked him, decleated the defender, but couldn't quite seal that end off for the Blue Jays. Going to be no gain. Also one for the Blue Jays.
As the Blue Jays will come up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 11. As they will stay in the I formation. And they'll drop out, roll out to the right, has a man open. That's Hauser. Hauser will get up to about the 45-yard line, gets a few yards back. That's going to be about a 6-yard pass completion. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, it sounds about right, Pig. And I really like them attacking the middle of the field. They're trying to establish the run game early in the downs, and then they're attacking the middle of the field. Like to see that. Like to see him get Hauser involved. He's such an integral part of this Blue Jays offense.
3rd and 6 for the Blue Jays as they will send Tice Melvin to the far side, and Bodie Fonestill and Tyler Backman on the near side. Shotgun formation. Willauer to the left of Jones. Takes the snap, looks to his right. Goes down. He's going to be and incomplete pass.
Yeah,
Jones
Eli with somebody in his face was dragging him down. I don't know how he got that ball away at the feet of Bodie Fonestill. Going to bring up 4th.
The Beloit Trojans now are bringing their defensive end, number 36, Litton, in now crashing in. So let's see next series that maybe the Blue Jays recognize that and possibly make some more yardage off that side if he keeps crashing in like that. Jones to punt for the Blue Jays. Nobody back for the Trojans. Oh, there's going to be a penalty flag.
Running into the kicker. Is that roughing or running? But
running into the kicker, which probably will be a 5-yarder.
But this might put it into an area where coach might go for this.
Roughing, let's see what they say. I think
it's going to be about a yard short or 2. Yeah, a yard short from the first down. They're going to bring the offense back in. Coach Melvin
feels that he can get that 2 yards. Is that where
that 1.5 yard Blue Jays have to gain for the first down?
Yeah, that'll put it just the nose on the 40. So it's about 1 yard that they've got to make.
All I see Eli maybe going with a quarterback keeper here. Eli pretty deadly on that short yardage plays.
Blue Jays will put receivers left and right, I formation. Eli comes up underneath center. We'll give it to Backman. Backman still gets it, still on his feet, as he'll get one and a lot of extra.
Yeah, what a great job of Backman, Tyler Backman, weaving through that defense for a nice gain.
I think they were looking for the 1 yard
I think
plunge,
so too.
And so they speared in on the ankles of the Blue Jays, and not the lineman not having an opportunity.
It kind of caught me off guard too. I thought for sure that was going to be a Jones quarterback keeper there.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as the ball is on the Beloit 29-yard line. Twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side, shotgun formation. Willauer to the right of Jones. Gives the ball to Willauer. No, Jones is going to get swallowed up and gets out of that, and he'll get positive yardage. Man, I don't know how he got out of that one.
Well, for one, some of those defenders are kind of trying to grab at the ball. In the meanwhile, Eli Jones continues to keep those legs churning and get some positive yards from that play.
2-yard gain in there for Eli Jones as it makes it 2nd and 8 for the Blue Jays. They're going to come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to put Bodie Bonesteel and Tyler Backman. Backman in the slot. Bonesteel to the near side. Far side will be Tice Melvin against the shotgun formation. Logan Willauer will flank the left of Eli as they put Backman into motion, and they'll give it Jones. Jones will take it. Flag on the play as Jones will get enough for 1st and 10, but it looks like we're going to have a holding call on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's too bad because that was a great play call. Jones had some great execution. Negates a great play in there by the Blue Jays.
We hope that you're enjoying Facebook Live. We're trying to experiment here on our audio. We're hoping things are going good, but our score's 12-0. Blue Jays just penalized on a holding call. That sets them back to the 34-yard line, just off the 35, as now it's 2nd and 16 for the Blue Jays. That one had gone for about 10 to 12 yards, but they're going to call her back. Trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Jones rolls out, goes down the middle, and it's caught by Backman. Backman still on his feet as he got hit once, and he's going to have enough for a 1st and 10. Tyler Backman went up on a little jump, come down and running.
Yeah, right behind it, Roman Hauser trying to clear a path for Backman to gain some extra yards.
And that comes from that trips on that far side as he come across the middle, and he tried to draw the defense over to that side, but Backman right down the middle for that quick slant pass. And what was it, 14? 19 yards. Wow, I don't even know what I'm watching. Blue Jays, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line of Beloit. It's a counter move in there, and it's going to be positive yardage by Backman as he doesn't want to go down.
I really like the tough running I'm seeing out of Tyler Backman out there tonight. Rarely goes down with first contact. He was contacted just a yard past the line of scrimmage, was able to keep his feet moving and churning out those tough yards there at the end to gain a nice gain out of that.
2nd and 5 for the Blue Jays. 6 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter.
Got a score update there in TMP. TMP leads Phillipsburg 8-0 into the 3rd quarter.
As we come up underneath center, and it's going to be given to Willauer. Willauer still churning out and gets up to about the 8-yard line. So, Nate, are you telling me the sound isn't good at all? Can you hear either one of us? Is the picture good at least?
As long as it's not showing us, it's a good picture.
But you might have to go to the radio and cover for the audio, but I'm not sure what I need to do.
You think it's because we plugged in the camera?
I don't know. 5 minutes remaining. The ball on the 8-yard line. Looks like maybe Eli changing the call. And is going to give it to Willauer. Willauer will be drove back, but he will get positive yardage.
Backman calling for a first down there. They're going to call it fourth down. It'll be about a yard short. Bring up 4th and 1 for the Blue Jays.
Going to be just 4th and inches now. As they come up to the line of scrimmage, 4:14 remaining here in this third quarter, and we're going to have a timeout, Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays, we're going to talk about it at the 4th and 1 yard line as the ball rests on the 7. You've been listening to the KQ&K sports team, Trent Alexander, Nish Norton, and Sig Miller.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
Welcome back to the Beloit Trojan Stadium as the Norton Blue Jays call timeout as they're faced with a 4th and 1 situation. Ball at the 7-yard line. Need to get it to the 6-yard line for the 1st and 10. 4:10 remaining here in this third quarter. Blue Jays have been down here a couple times, and last time that they were down here, they weren't very productive. They weren't able to get anything. But now as we look at it, let's see if they have the correct call this time to get at least the 1st and goal.
I really like the way they're driving down the field, though, meticulously driving down the field, eating up the clock. Only 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third. So Blue Jays really taking their time, moving the ball, running the ball, balanced attack here in the third quarter.
Thanks, Logan. This is a very loud stadium. They have an excellent sound system. They have great speakers and so forth.
Next to the band.
Yeah, so we're kind of in trouble here. As the Blue Jays face with a 4th and 1 situation on the 7-yard line, and they'll give it to Backman. Backman sidesteps, gets the first down, and he's going to get a little bit more. No! Oh, yes, he wasn't. He got drove back, but he did cross the line.
Yeah, Tyler Backman, another tough run off the right side for the Blue Jays. Great job, Tyler Backman in for 6.
Backman hit that hole rather hard. I mean, it was an easy first down, but then it was like, man, he worked hard to get that touchdown.
He did. Thereafter. Kept churning his legs and working for that 6 points.
Extra point attempt in there by Jones. See if he can get one today. And it's up, and it's good. So the Norton Blue Jays with the 7-yard run by Tyler Backman for the touchdown. Extra point good at the 4:02 mark. Blue Jays 19, Beloit 0.
Every day, more than 700 women in the U.S. are diagnosed with breast cancer. Norton County Hospital encourages all women over the age of 40 to contact their doctor for a mammogram referral. During the month of October, the first 100 patients to be screened with our radiology staff will receive a free gift. Take the first potentially life-saving step today and call the Norton Medical Clinic at 785-877-3305. Early detection is often the key to a successful outcome.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area's students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
Welcome back to Beloit, where the North Blue Jays scored a 7-yard run by Tyler Backman. Another kick in there by Trevor Mordecai, and it'll be a fair catch. Taken in there, single number 3. It's going to be Laughlin for the Trojans, as that will have 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the 36-yard line.
TMP's opened it up with Phillipsburg a little bit, leading 16-0.
The Norton Blue Jays leading 19-0, 4:02 left here in the third. Let's see what Beloit comes out with for their first series of the second half. And it's going to be shotgun formation. It's going to be Rexroth with the carry, as he will be brought down, but not before he gets 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, nice running there.
Brandon Vaughn is still on that tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 4 now for Beloit. I've seen 144 people watching tonight, so we hope it's been a good game. Sorry, audio's a little off today, but go listen to the radio.
Yeah, got a pretty nice crowd over there in the stands, too, braving the cold.
It's going to be handed off to Schroeder. He will have enough for a 1st and 10 and a little extra. So it looks like about maybe an 8-yard gain or so.
Brought down by number 32, Logan Fonesteel for Norton.
And they're not really going between the center and the guards now. Now they're popping it out outside the tackles and the defensive ends. So the ends are definitely need to stay home there. Now this time they're going to put 2 receivers to the near side in the wing formation and high. Oh, Eli Jones with the tackle. It was just screen pass to Rexroth, but Eli
blew him up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But, it was a clean hit by Eli, just a nice, solid tackle in there.
He just threw a shoulder in there to him. That's all he did.
Yeah.
A loss on the play there, a loss of 4, makes it now 2nd and 14.
Yeah, a lot of crowd reaction over here. They knew a big hit was coming, but Eli actually pulled back, I thought, just a little bit.
Yeah, he could have went full force, but he just threw the shoulder, and the momentum really took him down. Another high snap in there, and Rexroth sidesteps a couple Blue Jays. He's going to be in the end zone. A flag on the play.
Just kind of broke free there, maybe because of a holding call. Looks like it might be coming back. White Hat is going to make the call here.
56-yard carry. Chop block on the offense. So that'll bring a 56-yard touchdown run by Rexroth.
Yeah, Blue Jays have been susceptible to the big play in the past, but unfortunately for the Trojans, this one comes back. Takes the air out of the crowd a little bit.
That's going to make it. They take it from the line of scrimmage.
Might wake up this defense a little bit. Kind of been lulled a little bit here in the second half. The offense had it for so long.
They call it 2nd and 28 now, as the ball will be off the Beloit 32-yard line. As they come back up the line of scrimmage, single back, and that's going to be Wetland. And a fumble on the play. And let's see if Beloit got back on it. It looks like Beloit will get back on it. Who was in pursuit? Was that Eli Jones or
It was Hauser.
Hauser? Well, Hauser was in it, but I don't know if he got the tackle. Beloit will get the ball back as they recovered it, but it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, bring up
3rd and 29.
29. Not a lot of play calls in the old repertoire for 3rd and 29.
As they brought in a single back, and that was quarterback Jackson Weston. I was thinking the Wetland, but it's Weston.
resting on about the 31-yard line of the Trojans.
So Weston, the quarterback. Now, we did see Quinn Eilert limping around. He was the starting quarterback, number 10. He doesn't have his helmet on now.
He was coming up, running up and down the sidelines, testing that ankle or leg of his.
And he was hurt early in the year. I wonder if that was the injury that he had. And there's going to be a tackle in there by Enfield.
Oh, Trevin Enfield blew that running back up for no gain. Came crashing through the line.
And Hauser was in there pressuring.
Looks like might be bringing in the punt team for the Trojans. 4th and 31.
19-0 is our score. 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. As Tice Melvin and Tyler Backman back for the Blue Jays. Waters, the punter, short snap, and it's off the side of his foot, but gets a Beloit roll. And they'll down it at the 40-yard line of the Blue Jays.
About a 32-yard punt there, a 31-yard punt.
You know, I'm going to stick up for Beloit a little bit here. You know, they probably haven't had too many opportunities to punt.
Right.
You know, because they're a very good running football team.
They are a very good running football team.
As the 10 seconds remain here in this third quarter, Norton with a 19-0 lead.
TMP's pulling away a little bit, 22-0, 4 minutes left in the game there.
Blue Jays come back with that I formation, fullback and tailback. Underneath center is Eli Jones. This can be given to Backman. Backman goes off the left side, may get a yard on the play as it takes a couple Beloit Trojans to bring him down. Oh, I can say more than a couple.
That's going to do it.
3 yards. 3-yard gain. Tyler Backman, that's into 3 as the Norton Blue Jays go into the fourth quarter leading 19-0.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Fonenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Welcome back to Beloit, Kansas, where the Norton Blue Jays lead 19-0. 12 minutes remaining in the ball game. Hey, I know that people are having troubles watching or hearing the audio while you watch this, but we are outside. Beloit band is in front of us. We have 30 little boys over here to the right of us.
Right.
And
yelling and screaming.
The bands that are right in front of us. So we can barely hear each other, Little Load. You guys hear it at home. We apologize. I mean, hey, we're doing the best we can.
We don't get to pick our spots normally.
No. I know that their press box is full. They have 2 radio stations in there. And the coaches, too. So, as the Blue Jays now faced with a 2nd and 8 situation, start of the fourth quarter, ball on the Blue Jay 42-yard line. Eli Jones comes up underneath center, takes a snap, hands it off to Backman. Backman tries to go off the right side. He'll get up to about the 45-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play. Backman definitely been the workhorse. Well, you heard that the announcers were even wrong. How's it on the carry?
Hauser is not known to carry the ball too often, but I'd like to see it.
That's right. As Melvin will be here to the near side. In the slot will be Bodie Fonestill and Tyler Backman. Trips to the near side for the Blue Jays shotgun formation. Roman Hauser to the far side. It looks like Eli changing the play. We're getting them all set. And it's to Roman Hauser on the sideline. As he goes down the field, and he'll step out of bounds.
Yeah, Roman, such a big target for Eli. They've been playing pass and catch for a long time now. What a great connection the Blue Jays have with their big tight end.
Looks like 14-yard pass completion in there. Roman, trying to do ball control too. He goes out of bounds instead of getting that ball knocked out of his hands, trying to go down the field. Stops the clock with 11:05. Blue Jays 1st and 10 at the Beloit 42-yard line. Give it to Willauer. Willauer cuts, bulldozes several up, maybe nine yards on that carry, unless they give him 10. But it looks like a solid 9 for Willauer. He's kind of like actually carrying a couple guys.
He really is. He has such tremendous run after contact. I mean, initial contact really has meant nothing to Logan Willauer on the night. He rumbles and stumbles for another 3 or 4 yards there, just out of sheer willpower.
2nd and 1 for the Blue Jays. 10:30 left here in this ball game. They lead 19-0. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Eli will take the snap to give it to Willauer again. Flag on the play. 2 flags now, as it is pointing towards the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's never a good sign.
Chop block, Norton. So
going to stymie the offense a little bit.
And that was a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. That will bring it back to the there we go. There we go. It's going to be 2nd and 14 now for the Blue Jays. Does that sound right? They're calling it 2nd and 15. Should be like 16. So we're still in Beloit territory. Blue Jays now going to have to come up with a 2nd and 15 play as they put Tyce Melvin to the near side. Bodie Fonnes to the far side. Back the I formation. Are the Blue Jays trying to run some time off the clock? Or are they trying to score? Quick slant pass in there to Bodie Fonnes, still incomplete.
Bodie went up for it. I really liked the placement from Jones, but Bodie just couldn't come down with it. But nice attempt in there by Eli Jones.
Blue Jays now with that 3rd and 15. And like I said, do we stay with the running game? Do we do a jet sweep? Do we do another?
I think the way their passing game's clicking, I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see a bomb down to Melvin or even Fonestill again.
Well, I think Fonestill may have took himself out.
Also, Hauser, always a big target down that sideline.
If they took Hauser out, they put not Hauser, but Fonestill put Balling in. Shotgun formation is Eli. He'll roll out to his left. Now look down to his right, throws the ball, and it's going to be, knocked down in there by number 5.
Hauser right at the sticks, too. If he could have brought that in, would have been a first down for the Blue Jays. Couldn't quite corral it.
Sloan knocking that, got his hand in there. There's a little behind on, thrown behind to Hauser, and Sloan able to knock it out of there.
Yeah, Jones with pressure in his face had to get rid of that ball.
Jones back to punt as he stands on his 40-yard line. This time it's going to be Schroeder, number 4, Brody Schroeder, as he stands on his 10-yard line. And it's going to be a line drive kick in there, and it's going to be picked up there by Schroeder as he sidesteps a couple Blue Jays, but then there's 4 more waiting for him.
Yeah, great job. I'm kind of surprised he let that ball bounce. Trevin Enfield down there and Brennan Fonestill down for the tackle for the Blue Jays.
9 minutes remaining here in the ball game.
Blue Jays just kind of happy to see that clock tick down a little bit. 19-0 lead. Blue Jays leading the Trojans.
1st and 10 for Beloit. There's a high snap by Weston as he brings it in. Schroeder up by the sticks, and looks like maybe 8 on that carry.
Beloit kind of built to play with the lead. You know, they have extremely good run offense, but that takes time usually to get that running game down the field. So not necessarily built to come from behind, especially 3-score with this much time left.
9 minutes remaining as Beloit trails 19-0. They're now facing a 2nd and 3 situation. High snap, and it's fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered by Willauer. Are they saying he's down? Nope, they're saying
Willauer. Nope.
Willauer comes up with that fumble. The Blue Jays recover a fumble.
That Blue Jays defense, you just can't say enough about them playing extremely tough down there tonight against like I said, a really good running football team here for the Trojans.
So 1st and 10 from the Beloit 24-yard line, as we'll have an official's timeout. There we go. As they get the shoes tied. Receivers left and right, but it'll be twins to the near side. I formation for the Blue Jays as Eli comes up underneath the center, takes a snap, and it's going to be kept, and he's going to run off the right side, cuts back across the middle. He'll get a gain of about 7 on the play. See where they mark that ball.
Yeah, nice read by Eli. The defensive end kind of crashed down and wanted to tackle Willauer. So Levi took that out of Willauer's gut and made the cut to the right for a nice gain. Great field vision and awareness there by Eli Jones.
Blue Jays now with a 2nd and 3rd situation, 8:15 remaining here in this ball game. Norton up 19-0. And it's going to be given to Backman. He may get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Tyler Backman not finding much room there. Beloit's kind of wanting to shut that down, I think.
Johnson and Waters in there on the tackle. Right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and deep for Norton.
3rd and short here for the Blue Jays. Kind of got this run game clicking a little bit.
Blue Jays now faced with a 3rd and 2 situation. They did give one there to Backman as a receiver left into the right. High formation. Eli Jones comes up underneath center. Kind of fumbled that ball a little bit, and it's going to be Backman. Did he get enough for a 1st and 10? And he does get, so it looked like about a 5-yard gain in there for Tyler Backman.
Yeah, Backman just kind of sliced his way through that defensive front of the Trojans. Kind of took an odd hit there at the end.
Yeah.
It came down odd. Yeah.
I think he was trying to do a spin and got caught and then chopped from there. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays, ball resting on the 11-yard line of Beloit. 7:04 left here in the ball game. Blue Jays split receivers left and right. Monastill and Melvin are your receivers. It's going to be given in there to Backman again. Backman up the middle, and he's going to be enough for a touchdown. 11-yard run in there by Tyler Backman, his 3rd of the night.
Yeah, Backman just able to slice his way through that line. I mean, good push up there by that offensive front line for the Blue Jays, but Backman tough running up the heart of that Trojan defense.
Yeah, no doubt.
Blue Jays line up for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, and the point. So the Blue Jays with a 11-yard run by Tyler Backman with 6:42 remaining in the ball game. Extra point good by Eli Jones. Our score, Norton 26, Beloit 0.
You're not just a mom or dad. To the people who count on you, you're a superhero. Your Farm Bureau agent, Joy Johnson, knows heroes like you don't get sick days. But did you know that if you do become unable to care for yourself, your life insurance could come to the rescue? It's true. Our permanent life insurance with the Daily Living Rider can provide the funds you need to keep things running while you recover. Contact me, Joy Johnson, your Farm Bureau agent, to learn more about how you can use life insurance while you're living. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Welcome back to Beloit. The Blue Jays with an 11-yard run by Tyler Backman, the tailback, as he goes in for a touchdown for the Blue. His third touchdown of the night. 6:42 remaining in the ball game. Extra point was good by Jones. Blue Jays lead now by a score of 26-0. Trevin Mordecai, nice end-over-end kick, and it's going to be taken in there by 28. And he broke a couple tackles in there.
Boy, he proved hard to bring down. Nice, tough running in there by 28.
Rex Rote, he kind of got out in the open.
He did. I was a little nervous there until I seen some white shirts show up because he broke a couple of good tackles in there by the Blue Jays.
A lot of high tackling.
Yeah,
too.
high tackling.
They were trying to go around the head and the shoulders.
And when you get a good, tough runner in there, you can't bring him down up high. You got to tackle low.
6:33 remaining here in this ball game. Beloit hurries up to the line of scrimmage, given in there to Schroeder. Schroeder follows a couple of his blockers. He'll get a gain of about 8 on the play.
Well, they brought down in there by middle linebacker Brennan Fonsteel.
Nice blocking up front there. So nice game for Brody Schroeder.
There's probably the question is here, not making excuses for them, but their starting quarterback is out, and Weston is their new quarterback. So
I think he went out in the first half, or he was limping on the sidelines there in the first half.
They come up the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be given to the first back through, and that's going to be number 12 for the Beloit Trojan. That's going to be Aston Blesher.
Brought down by number 69, Mullins.
That's the 1st and 10 for the Trojans as the ball rests into Blue Jay territory. Ball at the Blue Jay 43-yard line.
5:50 here to go in the ball game. Blue Jays lead 26-0.
Blue Jays come up the line of scrimmage trying to stop the running of Schroeder. Schroeder stops and starts as he lets the hole open up. Mullins on the tackle, but not before they give him 4 yards on the play. They'll give him 5. That's a nice, generous.
Yeah, it was. I thought so, too. Blue Jays just kind of happy to let this clock run a little bit, but giving up some yards along the way.
Beloit comes up with a 2nd and 5 minutes left. They drop back to pass, hands up, and it's intercepted in there. It's Weigel. Weigel's going to run it off to the right side, looking for blocking as he keeps running down the sidelines and brought out of bounds.
Jayden Weigel with another interception. They're going to flag
on Roman because Roman was blocking out front, and
it should be after the interception. So
yeah, it will be an interception. It'll be taken from that spot.
Didn't we? We went over his name with somebody before the game.
That was the radio guy. Holding or unsportsmanlike. And that will be a warning given to Hauser if that is where the foul is.
I don't know if that was headhunting or what would have been blocking the back? Or
Well, I think that he took him down to the ground, and that was kind of the blow. So it should be from the spot of the foul back, but they're going to take it. Oh, they're going to call the dead ball.
Oh, wow. That's really going to push the Blue Jays back.
Wow. Oh, they take it from the line of scrimmage, but that wasn't their line of scrimmage.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know how they came up with that, but yes, give Blue Jays more opportunity to use some of this clock.
Right? 4:52 remaining in the ball game. 26-0 is our score. They come back to the I formation. And it'll be handed off to Backman. Backman on his feet still, but there may be a loss on the play of one.
Yeah, not much room for Backman there. No, really no sense of urgency for the Blue Jays with the lead going into second down here. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, they gave him to the line of scrimmage. So the ball resting at the 27-yard line of Norton. Blue Jays up 26-0. Blue Jays will put Bonesteel to the near side, Melvin to the far side, I formation for the Blue Jays. And we have whistles on. It's going to be delay a game on the Blue Jays. Boy.
I don't know if you have this, Nish, but that's multiple interceptions on the year for Weigel, I believe. Jayden Weigel has had one or two.
I think he's got 3, if not 4.
3 or 4 interceptions. Not only is he a standout star on special teams, but he's been pretty deadly in the interception category.
All right, so that puts it at 2nd and 15 for the Blue Jays as they maintain the I formation. It's going to be a pass play in there, and Jones will be sacked.
Yeah, really no time for Jones at all. As soon as he got turned around to set up the pass, he had 2 defenders in his face. Really no room to move or maneuver for Jones at all. Some missed blocking assignments in there for the Blue Jays for sure.
Like you're stuck?
Yeah, frozen.
Oh.
Normally a great blocking offensive line up front. Kind of had some missed assignments there. 2 defenders in the face of Jones before he could even turn around to get that pass off.
3:14 left in the ball game as the Norton Blue Jays face a 3rd and 21 situation as they try to get things going out of the shadow of the goal. Stack receivers left and right. Shotgun formation. Jones draws back, goes for his receiver, and it's going to be caught in there by a tip by Tice Melvin. It was tipped by the defender, Beloit defender, right into the hands of Tice Melvin.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give that up to Tice. What great concentration to look that ball in after it being tipped and to be able to bring that ball in. Amazing concentration in there by Tice Melvin, helping your quarterback out like that.
4th and 10 now for the Blue Jays as Jones will drop back. Schroeder will be the receiving as he stands on his 35-yard line. The snap and the kick, and it's a high kick, and Schroeder's going to take it at the 38-yard line. Sidesteps the Blue Jay, goes by a couple more Blue Jays running down the sideline, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds in there by Eli Jones.
As several flags on the field. I think 3, I count. So that's usually a penalty on the receiving team.
It could be pushing the back. It could be chop blocks.
And they've
blindsides.
Unfortunate for Beloit, but they've had some big plays called back by penalty tonight. Been pretty tough.
See what the indication is. It's going to be pushing the back by Beloit.
And that was clear back there. So that's going to bring them back a long ways.
Holding, I thought it was pushing the back. I don't know why you'd be holding where they were, but
yeah.
2:36 left in the ball game. 26-0 with the Norton lead. So that puts the ball back at the 24-yard line of Beloit, and they'll hand it off to Schroeder.
Swallowed up in there by number 55, Trevin Enfield. Continues to wreak havoc in the middle of that defensive line.
Rexroth with that carry gets 2 on play. And Beloit is not as crisp right now. I mean, Rexroth just took the ball and was running straight up. Yes, he gained 2 yards, but not as crisp as when the start of this game.
Yeah, I think they lost a little bit of fire here. Of course, there's only 2 minutes left in the ball game. They're trailing Norton 26-0, so some of the fire, I think, has left the building here. They're looking to maybe get in and warm up.
They come out the line of scrimmage, and they're going to first back through. And
that's Colton Stover, and Brennan Fawn is still in there to blow that play out for no gain.
There's a Beloit player down on the ground right now, number 11 for Waters for Beloit, as he's going to just stay down. So,
yeah, you hate to see that. He's in obvious pain down there on the field. Looks like it might be an ankle or leg issue. Yeah, they're dealing with that left leg. An obvious pain down there on the field. You hate to see that this late in the game.
We'll send it back for a quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to KQNK 106.7 AM and FM Norton. Welcome back as Beloit now faces a 3rd and 6 situation. Our score 26-0. It's going to be now. There's another penalty on the Blue Jays, unsportsmanlike. As unsportsmanlike personal foul on the Blue Jays, that'll give them a 1st and 10. I see what's happening is that Beloit will grab and push. It's always the second guy that gets caught.
Always the second guy.
And so that's what happened there. But I think that the push on the body was the...
And I'm sure Beloit's getting frustrated down there a little bit. And like I said, it's always the second guy that gets caught on that. It's an unfortunate incident late in the game. 1 minute, 16 seconds left here in the ball game.
As they bring in Granberry in there for Mullins. And it's going to be given to number 12, Bletcher, as he'll get a gain of about 4 on the play.
Brought down by number 35, Brennan Fonsteel. A couple other Blue Jays in there as well.
We're going to give it a 2nd and 7, 44 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Norton will go to 6-0 on the year, as Beloit will fall to 3-3, 1-1 in district. And it's going to be to Bletcher, and he'll get enough for a 1st and 10.
Finally brought down by number 17, Roman Hauser.
Looks like Logan Fun is still also in on that play. 26 seconds left, a 1st and 10 for the Beloit Trojans as the ball rests on the Blue Jay 34-yard line. Beloit pretty much just running the timeout. They're going to let it run out.
Yeah, there's a lot of football to play this season yet. Why take a chance on any injuries? I have a lot of respect for Beloit to be aware of that. Blue Jays going to come away with the win here tonight.
The Blue Jays is going to win this by the score of 26-0. As the Norton Blue Jays go 6-0 on the year, 2-0 in district play. Beloit 3-3 on the year, and 1-1 on the year in district. Beloit will go to Concordia next week as the Norton Blue Jays will travel down to Thomas More Prep. And I think you said that they may have took it or won over Phillipsburg. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, TMP won over Phillipsburg.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to send it back for a quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll tabulate what we have for this game.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
What makes Pioneer brand list E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Too much football? There's no such thing. Especially not when Next Tech has you covered with the fastest internet and the best combination of streaming and live TV. Get gig speed internet and deluxe TV now for just $175 per month for the perfect football watching experience. You'll never have to choose which game to watch. Next Tech lets you catch them all, buffer free at an unbeatable price. Don't miss the action. Get started at next-tech.com today.
Welcome back to Beloit. It's the final. The Norton Blue Jays with a 26-0 lead or win over the Beloit Trojans. Norton goes 6-0 on the year as Beloit will drop to 3-3. Blue Jays go 2-0 in district play, and it's going to be Beloit 1-1. Still 2 games left in district play, and I'd kind of like to think that maybe they're in a driver's seat right now.
I think they very well could be. Obviously, TMP had a good showing against Phillipsburg Knight, beating them 22-0 at TMP, and we will go there.
That puts Phillipsburg 0-2 in district and TMP 1-1. But let's not count our eggs before they hatch. But good game tonight. They've been looking for goose eggs for quite a while.
Right.
Blue Jays have been. Has some attention now with their defense. I believe that.
I agree.
I think they've only allowed 42 points, I believe, or something like that throughout the year, and now they get a goose egg tonight. So that's a nice spot. Here's how the scoring went tonight: 1-yard run by Eli Jones. The 2-point conversion was no good. That was at the 7:23 mark. Norton Blue Jays lead 6-0. Then at the 11:19 in the second, it was Tyler Backman with one of his 3 touchdowns tonight. 7-yard run by Tyler Backman, extra point no good, leaving our score 12-0. Tyler Backman again with another 7-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good this time. The Blue Jays lead 19-0 at the 4:02 mark in the third. Then in the fourth, with 6:42 left in the ball game, it was Tyler Backman, 11-yard run. The extra point was good. You got to think about it here. 2 7 yards and 11. 7 come 11.
That's right. That's right.
So that's a Tyler Backman night. Here, Eli Jones, 13 out of 23 tonight for 183 yards and 1 interception. And In the running game, Tyler Backman, 17 carries for 73 yards, 3 touchdowns for Tyler. Eli Jones, 11 carries for 35 yards and 1 touchdown. Logan Willauer, 10 carries for 39, and then for 147 yards total rushing. In the receiving, Tyler Backman, 3 for 42. Tice Melvin, 3 for 40. Roman Hauser, 3 for 32. Bodie Bonstill, 2 for 45. Logan Willauer, 2 for 24. Total for 183 yards in the passing. Total yardage for the Blue Jays, 330 yards. It was 183 for passing, 147 for rushing. 4 touchdowns tonight, 1 interception, 38 rushing plays, 23 passing plays. Number of plays was 61. Yards per play, 5.4 yards per carry. For the Beloit Trojans is Quinn Eilert, 3 for 24 yards. And Jackson Weston, 1 for 5 for -3. And then in the running game, Brody Schroeder, 10 rushes for 37 yards. Ashton Bletcher, 6 for 21. Joel Rexroth, 6 for 16. Christian Mears, 4 for 17. Quinn Eilert, 4 for 8. Jackson Weston, 2 rushes for -1 for a total of 98 yards. In the receiving, Joel Rexroth, 3 catches for 22 yards. Maddox Waters, 1 for -1. Quinn Eilert, 0 for 1, was targeted 1 time. 28-yard receiving was 8 yards. Total yard 21, I'm sorry. Total offense for the Beloit Trojans, 21 yards in passing, 98 yards rushing for 119. No TDs, 2 interceptions, 32 rushes, and 8 pass plays. Total of 40 for the Trojans. That averages to 3.0 on the night. So I don't know what night that you would have told me that Beloit was going to be only 119 total yards and not under 100 yards of rushing.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They're such a tough running team. That's kind of what they hang their hat on, is the running game. They came in the night averaging over 225 yards on the ground per game. But like I said, can't say enough about this Blue Jays defense. Starting up front with that defensive line, just played extremely well, dominant tonight. Played dominant. They say offense wins ball games, defense wins championships. I have a lot of high hopes for this team. I feel like every week they're putting it together more and more offensively. Can't say enough about Backman tonight. It's kind of his night, although it's a team win here. Eli, I thought, spread the ball around extremely well. Set multiple receivers with catches tonight. He had some great passes down there. Missed a couple, but in the overall scheme of things, I thought he played extremely well. Had the running game going. I thought those had a really nice balance. The run game and pass game complemented each other so well. Really kept the defense of the Trojans off balance, not knowing where to defend. And I just thought the coaches came in with a great scheme, great play calling tonight, and a great game plan. Like I said, I couldn't be happier with the way the Blue Jays played tonight.
Great defensive effort, and we talked a little off air, mentioning that Norton is getting a little recognition from the sports magazines about the defense. I don't have it right now, but I believe they've only allowed 40-some points in a goose egg tonight here. So the defense is really stepping up. Offense scored early tonight, and the defense stepped up to make sure we go home with the goose egg on there. So my thoughts on the game: Blue Jays, they played their game tonight pretty well balanced. Let's see, Nish looked it up. They've had allowed 45 points this year. The Blue Jays have, so we're in 6 games.
Right.
That's pretty darn good. So, like I said, my look for the game is that the Blue Jays very well balanced tonight. Very well balanced. And Tyler Backman was amazing. The first couple games, he acted like a sophomore. He was he was like, I am scared to run that ball. But something opened up, and, man, that guy runs like a senior now.
He really does. I don't know if he was scared, but tentative for sure.
Exactly. Poor choice of words.
but like you said, he's really progressed throughout these last few games, and he's hitting the hole hard. And maybe that might have something to do with our other running back. The way he plays and he hits the hole. But Backman, we're starting to see a lot of that out of him as well tonight. Couldn't be more happy for those guys the way they played tonight.
And Eli, I don't think he ran as many tonight, but Eli distributed the ball between his receivers well tonight. I mean, he got 4 receivers out there, 5 receivers, Backman and Willard, but it was great choices tonight and running great routes. So, the coaches are feeding them the Kool-Aid and they're drinking it, and they're really focused on going farther. So again, the Blue Jays with a 26-0 win over the Beloit Trojans tonight. Next week, Blue Jays will travel down to Thomas More Prep as they were a 22-0 winner over the Phillipsburg Panthers tonight. Beloit travels over to Concordia outside the district play tonight, and Russell will run up to Phillipsburg in the other district play. So we hope they enjoyed this game tonight as the Blue Jays go home a 26-0 winner, go 6-0 on the year, and 2-0 in district play. So for Trent Alexander, Nish Millen, I'm Vic Millen for KQNK Sports.